Hello, everyone. RP Davis from Kabouter Games here with another edition of Meet the Creators, where we take an inside look at the creative team behind our forthcoming book, Villains Next Door. And this time we have Sebastian Yue. Hello.
Hello, good to be here.
I'm glad you could come. So
Thank you.
you're going to get the same raft of questions that I'm giving everybody. First
Okay, fair.
is what got you started in RPGs? How did you get
Uh, I,
started?
I actually started with Pathfinder in 2014, but it wasn't until 2018 that I started playing RPGs on a regular basis. That was actually D&D, and that group I'm still playing with today.
Oh, awesome. And how did you transition into writing for games?
Because I had an idea for a one shot that I wanted to run for an adult support group that I was attending, and I wrote notes down for that just for my personal use. And then I took a course with the Storytelling Collective
Oh, yeah.
to prepare it for publication, and that helped me a lot. And I was like, afterwards, I was like, oh, this is actually a really fun thing. I kind of want to keep making more, and
It,
I've been doing that ever since.
it is a great deal of fun. They say if it isn't fun, you need to stop doing it. And,
Yeah, and I would agree with that.
awesome. Awesome. Okay, third question. What for you makes a villain? What defines a villain?
I think my concise answer is going to be somebody who willfully and joyfully causes harm to others for selfish reasons.
That coincides with my definition almost exactly. It doesn't have to be a great big monster, a great big scary monster or anything. It can be just normal everyday person.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
Jeffrey Dahmer type situation.
Yeah. I mean, they can also be very kind or very charming and be otherwise pleasant people. But
Yeah.
if they are doing those things, then I would say that would make them a villain.
Awesome. Awesome. Tell us a little bit about one of your villains, because you've done two, right?
I have, yes. I can tell you about Ottolin Fenwick, who is a landowner who has a farm, but the farm is comprised of livestock that are the unwillingly transformed people who have crossed him or otherwise wronged him as a kind of punishment.
Ooh, that's just dark.
Yeah. I really wanted them to have this from a place of kind of moral superiority. They think that brutal violence is kind of uncouth and rather messy, and they think that they're actually being a kind of morally superior person by subjecting their victims to this kind of punishment.
Oh, wow. That's great. I mean, I can't wait to see your work in its final form in the book. And I'm sure our supporters here on Indiegogo are waiting with bated breath for it too. So where can people find you outside of Villains Next Door?
You can find me on Twitter at Sebastian Yue, spelled Sebastianyue, all one word, obviously. So yeah, I'm on there.
Okay. And where can we find your other work, like the stuff you did for the Storytelling Collective and all that?
Oh yes, you can find me on the DMs Guild. You can find me on Drive Through RPG, and you can find me on itch.io.
Lovely. Well, thank you for swinging by and telling us about what you've done. And nothing but the best of luck. Thanks for helping us out with Villains Next Door.
Of course, thank you. This is a really fun project to work on. Thank you for the opportunity.
Not a problem. Not a problem. And we'll work together again soon, I'm very sure.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
In the meantime, let's do the obligatory YouTube thing where we do the whole like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that nonsense. You know what to do, people. You're watching it on YouTube. You get it all the time. In the meantime, Sebastian and I will say goodbye.